So we talked about previously, we have been talking about citing our information that we find in text. Remember when we worked on our Titanic paper, we found multiple articles, we found lots of videos, there were like PowerPoint presentations, right? And we created a graphic organizer. Yes? But then you just put all of your work in a paragraph and that was it? Is that what you did? You just put all of your information in a paragraph and that was it? No, what did you use? Huh? A graphic organizer, right? But what else did you do when you put those information, those pieces in the text? How did you put those in your Titanic paper? Did you just say, "Here's my information," or did you what kind of words or sentence starters did you use? According to the text, you proved your answers. If you guys should have these, if not, then I'll make sure you get them by the end of the day. But they're right here. So these are sentence starters. And this is for you to cite your evidence, right? You said, Toby, I think you did a really good job when you worked on your PT and you said, in the articles you posted, it said, right? So you guys were citing your information because that was not your information, it was whose information? Huh? Was it your information or whose was it? Huh? Yeah, it was the author's information. It was their text, right? You just used it to write yours. So what was that key word Mr. James talked to you guys a lot about? You don't want to what? Hold,
paralyzed. Identify language.
Plagiarize, right? You don't want to plagiarize someone else's work. So we're continuing to work on citing your information, right? So right now we're going to read this passage, all right? So then we need to answer the questions. Do we know what the questions are right now?
No.
Okay, so what should we do first?
Read the questions.
Read the questions. What is the main idea of the passage? What is main idea? Do you remember what main idea is?
Is it so
What's the main idea? Remember we talked
beginning of a story.
the beginning of the story? Are you sure?
The ending.
The ending? The what? The main thing that the story is going to be about. That is often in our topic sentence or in our topic paragraph, right? Okay? So then we have to prove it, give text evidence, and prove your answers. Okay? Alright. So, Brian, is my follow?
Yes.
Ready? So I'm going to read the passage and you guys are going to underline anything that will help support the main idea. Okay? Please don't write on that. Ready? On the surface, the ocean looks calm. Below the surface, however, there is a whole world of life and movement. From giant whales to tiny plankton, the ocean has it all. The ocean has more than just fish and whales, however. The ocean is full of strange, odd creatures. One strange critter is the anglerfish. The anglerfish is a bony fish. It can be found near the bottom of the ocean floor. It has one long, glowing fish rod in the middle of its head. It uses this rod to attract its prey. Another odd ocean animal is called the sea cucumber. It is called a sea cucumber because it looks a lot like a cucumber. It has a leathery skin. When animal threatens it, it squirts its guts at the animal to tangle them up. In the ocean, you can find a fish that attracts prey, with its own glowing fishing rod and a cucumber-shaped fish that spits its guts at its enemies. The ocean is full of weird and fascinating animals. So look at it. In the beginning, it talks about our topic sentence, right? What it's gonna, that's what we use when we talk about our topic sentence, right? It tells us, it's gonna introduce the reader to what they're going to read and what we wrote about, right? So then they have detailed paragraphs, and then the last paragraph talks about the main idea again, okay? So what is that last paragraph doing? It is, what's that R word?
Restating the question.
Restating, good job. So they're restating what they had already talked about, right? So that's what we've been talking about, closing sentences, right? Okay. So what is the main idea in this passage?
occurred in Indra.
Strange creatures?
So we're gonna look through this line by line.
Strange creatures where?
At the
The
bottom of
inside
the
of
ocean.
being 302 was as disastrous as the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina.
Okay, so to answer that question, what is the main idea of the passage? What's the very first thing we do before we answer that question?
So think about the sentence.
What is
and
the
see if
Main idea.
a metaphor,
What is the main idea of this passage? What are we supposed to do with questions? But when we answer them,
When you look back at the text.
what's the very first thing we do with sentences when we go to, questions when we go to answer them?
Yeah, you think it's
So
the
that
same?
R word erases. You just said it. Restate, good job. So, the main idea of this passage. Start writing.
What's the definition of
The main idea of this passage is
comparison?
start writing.
Like things. Or for items.
Is what? What did we just talk about?
So,
The
in
main
that sense,
idea of
what
this
you
whole
think that they
passage.
comparing?
What did I say in your writing? In your writing,
Meaning that they're
you
comparing something. Is it
talk
not
about
two
your main
things to
idea.
compare?
In what sentence? The topic sentence, or your detail sentences,
What
or
you
your
think that
closing
they're comparing in that
sentence?
sentence?
When do you introduce what you're gonna write? So let's look in the topic paragraph, okay? On the surface, the ocean looks calm. Below the surface, however, there is a whole
Was
world of
as
life and
disastrous
movement.
as the aftermath
From
of
giant whales to
Hurricane
tiny
Katrina.
plankton,
So
the
what's the
ocean
things
has
that they're
evolved.
comparing there?
The ocean has more than just fish and whales, however. The ocean is full of strange, odd creatures.
So this is one of them. Aftermath of
Okay,
Hurricane
so go
Katrina.
ahead and
That's one.
underline
What are
it,
they
that's gonna
comparing
be
that to?
our evidence. The ocean is full of strange, odd creatures. So, the main idea of this passage is,
Is strange old is full of
the ocean is full of
What are we talking about here?
do you need another paper?
You talking about the first line, what are they talking about there?
So flip it over.
The first line, what are they talking about here?
Ready? Ryan, look.
What are they comparing
Right,
the field to?
Ryan. Over here. Look.
Aftermath of Hurricane Katrina, this is your comparison.
Spell your name.
Comparing this, the
Second.
room, the inside
Start
of the
writing your
field
main idea
to.
of the passage. That's the
So
sentence
this,
right here.
the aftermath of Hurricane
Okay.
Katrina.
So then the next part, it says,
Right.
prove
The
it.
reason why it's
Give text
assimilated
evidence
by
supporting your
metaphor
answer.
is
So we had
because they
talked
have
about these,
as in the sentence.
these sentence starters, right?
These
So
are
let's
both the
read
same,
over them and
only
figure out
difference
which
is
one we
this
think
one
is
uses
the
the word like
best
and
for
So
this,
being that they have like and
for
as,
this
is
assignment.
the
Ready?
same. So underline the sentence.
Watch. I know because on page blank it said, for example, the author wrote, the character said, based on the text, from what I read, I know. So we're trying to prove that the text evidence that we have is, the main idea of the passage. We said the main idea is creatures, full of creatures in the ocean, right? Sorry, guys, sorry.
So
Full of
what are the
creatures in the
directions
ocean,
we have
right?
to do?
Okay, so where in this text is it proving that that is the answer? That that is what the main idea is?
Directions.
The anglerfish, okay.
from giant whales to tiny plant, the ocean has evolved.
Okay, so are these evidences? So what should we be doing?
Highlighting.
Okay, so underlining. One strange creature is the anglerfish. The anglerfish is a bony fish. So that is, the anglerfish. The anglerfish is a bony fish.
Alright, next line. Best
Good job.
as
then the next
Pushed
paragraph,
together by the
that is
students.
our next detail, right? Right? Yes, okay, so just like when we write our sentences, what? When we write our sentences, the next paragraph is our next
Screech
detail.
as they were pushed
So let's go
together
ahead and
by
read
the
that.
students.
Another odd ocean animal is called the sea cucumber. It is called a sea cucumber because it looks a lot like a cucumber. It has leathery skin. When another animal threatens it, it squirts its guts at the animal to tackle them up. Okay, so what in there is describing the sea cucumber?
Qualities.
It squirts its guts out. Do you guys squirt your guts out?
No.
Well, sometimes it comes out of your nose, but it's not what you do to make people angry, right? Okay, so that creates that's a creature, right?
That's screech. You push it.
You guys my boss.
That's it.
Alright, so what we need to prove our answer that the main idea is full of creatures. So, what sentence starter can I use?
Based on the text.
Based on the text, love it. Alright, based on the text. Okay, so the first one is written in green. Alright, so based on the text, what? What were we proving? What was the very first evidence that we underlined?
The ocean. Anglerfish.
Anglerfish, what about them?
They're bony fish.
Okay, based on the text, the anglerfish is a bony fish. Start reading your passage here. It's up here in green. Alright. Alright, ready? So what was our next evidence? Sorry, search. The sea cucumber, what about the sea cucumber? Okay. So we could say also the sea cucumber squirts out its guts. Oh, sorry. 1 minute, guys.
Repeated constant sound at the beginning of words. So that would be like. That would be at the beginning of the word, using the same sound. So the slithering snake slipped away. Using that sound, the slithering snake slipped away. Can paper airplanes spit balls and whisper?
Boy, it's in the car.